Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers, March 3 to 14. Phyllis causes problems. Adam pushes and Nikki desperate. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless fans are talking about who is really behind Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Sharon Newman. Sharon case's kidnapping because it may not be who you assume it is. It may be a really big twist. There are some big red flags waving that somebody you wouldn't expect is tormenting Red and Sharon, and this could be a really bizarre pivot in the storyline. So, despite the horror movie feel to where the kidnapper has stuck them, really Phyllis and Sharon haven't suffered that much while in captivity. Now, that could be because the villain is trying to build up their fear and anxiety before they do something really bad to the ladies, or this lack of actual torment could be a sign that the kidnapper has no ill intent, which sounds bizarre, right? I mean, why would you kidnap somebody? And it's all down to who took them, and I think there are 5 very distinct possibilities. One of them is super duper exciting. Let's dive in. Young and the Restless. Is Ian Ward behind Phyllis and Sharon's abduction? So, obviously behind that speaker that they keep hearing voice from, and door number 1, there's Ian Ward. Sharon, Phyllis, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Everybody else, they all think crazy Ian is pushing up daisies, but he's very much alive. Ian said that Ray Wise wrapped his run, but you never know, they might have one last hurrah before he truly exits. Ian does have a huge grudge against these ladies, but I wouldn't even say huge, I would say a grudge, but his really huge grudge is against the Newmans, so we can't rule them out. Him taking Phyllis and Sharon seems a likely outcome since he was just shot and then resurrected in the ambulance. But to me, it's also the most boring option for this scenario. One fan posted on Twitter, if it's not Ian or his followers, this is stupid, so they think that that's really the only choice. So, if it is him, it may be Ian's plan to make them kill each other. But really Sharon and Phyllis aren't the two that are the primary focus of his grudge. So it being Ian is problematic. However, that doesn't mean that it's not Ian. It just means if it is him, I don't think it's the best written plot. If taking Sharon and Red as his big finale on Young and the Restless, I don't see why. But he is a very obvious option. Could Nick Newman be the mastermind behind the Sharon and Phyllis escape room? Alright, next, there's a pile of fans on Soap social media that suggested the wild theory that it could be Nick Newman who put them there, but wasn't trying to hurt them. After this fan theory kind of got passed around, then on Tuesday's episode, I think it was Phyllis, she's actually going to mention that maybe it's Nick trying to make them get along. One Y&R fan tweeted, as crazy as it sounds, I think Nick has something to do with the Sharon-Phyllis escape room escapade. But why would he do it? I mean, maybe to shut them up with their sniping and the rivalry once and for all. I think Nick would love to see a truce, so he's not stuck always mediating and being pressured to take sides. Phyllis and Sharon's endless tug of war over Nick might be something he is just really tired of. And maybe he has snapped. If you think, Nick would never do something as cruel as drugging 2 of his exes, well, you need to think again. Yes, it seems extreme, the idea of taking Phyllis, taking Sharon, locking them in a defunct psych hospital. However, if you remember, Nick at one point was traipsing around Genoa City in that J.T. Hellstrom, Thad Luckenbill mask, and he tormented Victor, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, Sharon, and his own sister Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil, so he's capable of it. But I will say, I don't think it's Nick, because he seems legitimately concerned about their whereabouts, and his reactions and the questions he's asking don't scream a guilty guy who knows where they are. Crazy Patty Williams, a dark horse suspect in the Young and the Restless kidnapping mystery. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.